Good evening, and welcome to We All Gonna Die Wednesday. Thank you for being here. A little early tonight. We got a lot to talk about. Hope you're peeping the sickness that Livingston Man has put on your screen here this evening. Livingston Man, I have one request. Do the damn thing.
Hey Alexa, you know what day it is? It's We All Gonna Die! We all gonna die. We all gonna die. It's a We All Gonna Die Wednesday.
Just like that, we all gonna die Wednesday.
Welcome
Teresa.
back to the show.
Oh, we'll start over again. Gadrell, Hunter, 25, Scott Hummer, Teresa Buchanan, Miko Wolf, Rural 2IC, TWD, artist and poet PJ, good to see you. Scott Hummer in the house. Hey, Rohaya, what up, sister? Johnny Highwoods in the house, what's up? Hope everybody's doing well. Grit and Grace, thank you for being here. The Virginia Bushcrafter in the house. Donald Huth, what's up? Hope everybody is doing well. Oops, good to see you. Appreciate y'all coming and spending some time with us this evening. ADRVT, thank you for popping in. Yeah, man, a lot to talk about. Canadian, thank you very much. Appreciate it. And the bell icon is the best way for YouTube not to send you a notification. I don't know if anybody saw my post from earlier, but I made a little short in the woods while I was hunting over the weekend, Livingston Man. A little short video I put together while I was out and about. And I posted it on Sunday, and I got a notification for it today, like this morning.
I always get them straight up. I don't always mute my microphone, but when I do, it's when I'm talking. I always get your notification straight up 2 days later. Like,
Okay.
And sometimes I'm the one that uploaded it, or
Yeah.
like otherwise did it, and I'm still like, where did it go? And it's like, ding, like 2 days, like, oh.
Incredible.
I don't know why that happens.
Rhonda, good to see you. Thank you for stopping in this evening. OVP in the house. The only word not redacted from the Epstein files was squirrel. Yeah, that's what you're going to get, man. You're going to get a bunch of blacked out things with a couple of words in it, you know.
Really?
They look like the JFK file. CUCV
I wouldn't expect a whole lot of like groundbreaking truth to, all of a sudden spring forth, but we can hope.
Yeah.
We're gonna push the levels a little bit because I can hear y'all already. I can hear the levels the back. Got you. I got you.
So the title of tonight's stream is what is it? What's real? Right? Is that what we titled it?
Even
What
real?
is even real anymore? Yeah. Wednesday already. SRD. Wednesday already. What's even real anymore, Livingston Man? In today's day and age, with all of the AI integration into our digital lives, right? It's just touching the surface of our physical lives, but it's definitely balls deep in our digital life now, right? There's AI in every like Facebook group that like brings up conversation starters and stuff like that. I turned all that stuff off in the Hudson Valley Prepping and Survival Facebook group, so there's no AI interaction there yet. They haven't forced it upon us yet. It's optional right now, but soon interacting with these things, it's not going to be optional, right? They're already responding
baked in, they call it.
They're already responding to phone calls and text messages and things like that because it's so fast that it can just reply to you instantly, you know. I was actually having a text message conversation with an AI bot the other day, and I didn't realize it until I asked a very specific question that would have taken time to answer, and the answer was immediate. Like as soon as I hit send, it replied. I was like, "Holy shit! This is not a person. This is an AI bot that's text messaging.
It's predicting what you're going to ask.
It's text messaging me, right? And I think it's important for everybody to know that the AI that you interact with, in whatever persona you're logged in as or connected to, these things aren't stupid. They're very, very smart. They're already smarter than all people combined. All people combined, they say. The AI is smarter than everyone, all at once. And
it's great to know, you know. It's just great to know, you know.
It's doing its thing, and it's learning every day, right? It's getting smarter and smarter and smarter every day.
On the one hand, you could, you know, hope that perhaps there's some like super genius people out there, like, you know, predicting and teaching the AI, interacting with it. But also you have to deal with the fact that there's like a bunch of like
idiots.
Yeah, just feeding it trash. So this poor thing it's like an abused child, really. It's at the mercy of us, the people.
Yeah, unfortunately.
We've always been known to do so well with new technology, and we always use it for the right purpose, and we never
abuse it.
Yeah, I mean, we always think about the ramifications and what's going to happen. I mean, we don't just run with something because it's cool now, and you know, we don't do stuff like that. So I mean, this is tried and true. This is tested stuff here, and we should totally just, you know, give our entire lives to it.
How do you find out what the AI is capable of, right?
I think you have to ask it itself, but in a way where it sort of can't beat around the bush, because it might try. It'll give you a lot of euphemistic answers, you know.
Michigan Outpost, we are going to go down that rabbit hole this evening. Big time. We are going down the replacement theory rabbit hole, right? Because I think, I don't know if there is a replacement theory when it comes to AI, but I think there should be.
And they told me it was supposed to. I thought it was immigrants, and turn around, it's the computer.
Yeah, they're immigrating.
Stupid
something.
phone is smarter than me, bro.
True story. But yeah, AI is compiling all this data on you every time you type something into something that is powered by AI, right? And now your newer cell phones, your newer iPhones, your newer iPads, all of this stuff is all powered by AI. It's not optional. It's not a program you have to open, right? These things are integrated into the everything that's in your device.
Baked in,
anything that you use, it's learning how humans use devices, right? And what we use them for, and what we do with them, and it's learning more, right? It's learning how to be more human-esque. And I think that learning process is something that it's going to store and hold on to until it needs to become robotic and put on a humanish shell, right? So if it looks human and acts human, and it up to and including using an electronic device like a human, you would say a robot would never use a cell phone. An AI-powered robot would have everything it would need up here. But if it was trying to deceive you and make you think it is actually human, it might be able to pull it off. So Grateful Prep says, so far I really like Grok. I've been dabbling in the whole Chat GPT realm here, and not the free version either. I decided if I was going to learn something from it, that I would have to at least dive in at entry level. I figured whatever the base level was to get my foot in the door, I would subscribe to that and try it out and see what I thought of what it did. So I laid some ground rules with this thing, and I told it I only wanted factual information, You know, I've told it things like that in the past, and we've used it here on the channel in the past. And man, I got to tell you, the speed at which it comes up with these answers or scenarios or further questions, right? It brings up further questions. The answers often lead to more questions. Some random dude says, I heard my dad talking to an AI over 2 years ago, and it even geolocated the region and asked about the bills. Interesting. It's definitely learning how to become more human and act more human in any way it can. It has very comfortable voices right now that you can choose from. Find a voice that you like, and you can run your AI in that voice so it's more acceptable to you, right? I think in the future, what we're going to find is that you can customize that voice. You can use perhaps the voice of a mentor, a friend, or somebody that you looked up to, or you know, considered maybe even a dead relative, Livingston Man. If there's audio file of their voice, AI can copy it exactly. So another scary thought is that uploading consciousness into AI with somebody's voice and continuing them forever.
This is where you get into cybernetics and a sort of.
We're not very far off, Livingston Man, I don't think. I really don't think so.
There was an episode on the X-Files all the way back in the early 90s about this. These hackers like uploaded themselves like basically to like what we would call the cloud, and then their consciousness lived, you know, in that forever. And, you know, this brings up all kinds of existential philosophical stuff, like what is life? Is this thing alive? But what is the scientific definition of life? One being that it should be able to somehow reproduce. So that would be what's left for AI to do.
So, Livingston Man, listen, when we get down this rabbit hole a little bit later this evening, from what I'm gathering from this thing, that won't be a problem. It will be able to create more.
Self-replicating is replicating, not reproduction, yes. And so, okay, fits a bill there.
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
checks a box, I should say.
After it went through and told me all the things that it could do, I formulated an opinion, and I don't like my opinion. That's what I'm going to say about that. I don't like what it made me feel, and I don't like where things are going, in all honesty. And all the preparedness I could do in the world, I don't know if it's going to save me from this one, man, because this is, it was eye-opening for me. It kind of freaked me out a little bit, Livingston Man, reading some of this stuff.
Let's talk about reading some of this stuff. All right, to be AI overview from Gemini.
Here we go. See, he's feeding the beast.
To be considered living... To be considered living, an organism must typically exhibit 7 key characteristics. Organization, being made of cells. Now, this is a tricky one to apply to AI unless you were to apply it to the machines that it inhabits that make it what it is.
Right.
Then those,
right.
I guess,
yeah, define
let's
cell
say that those
point.
indeed can, a data center is, I guess, made of cells. Let's be broad. Sure. Let's paint with a broad brush.
Sure.
Homeostasis, regulating internal stability. Now, again, bound by a set of programming codes and laws and rules, you could say that perhaps this also applies.
Okay.
Metabolism, processing energy. Now, data systems and computers use multiple.
Slayer, what's good, brother?
They use multiple. They process the energy. They harvest energy. They regulate their cooling systems and keep themselves in check. They're machines.
Yeah.
Okay. Growth and development. Well, aided by us, that's occurring. Sure.
Absolutely.
Now, reproduction. Now, once this thing is allowed to install itself across multiple different systems, is that not
it's already
reproduction?
done that. It's already done that.
Response to stimuli. When you type something in, it responds. All right, checks the box again. Adaptation through evolution. Checks the box again because it's learning from what you feed it. AI, by this silly AI overview definition here,
it-
checks all the boxes.
For the characteristics of life.
Two of them are a little like you could
Obscure,
stretch it,
yeah,
but
sure.
you got 5 out of 7.
Sure.
Says that this is could be considered life, and in fact, an organism.
So, listen, what you see in real life are things that you can actually trust nowadays, in my opinion. What I see in physical real life, right? I watched that guy run the red light, or I saw that dude push that lady over to get out of his way. Whatever the case may be, in the real life, that's real. Anything on the internet nowadays has to be questioned. Anything digital, a voice, a video, a photo, any of it, it all has to be questioned, because it all can be faked so well that the average person cannot tell the difference. And this is happening every single day now. And every single day it continues to happen. The AI gets smarter and better at faking the things and coming up with different things. We've all heard about the scam calls where grandpa calls and says, I need help. Or the grandkid calls grandpa and says, I need help. I'm locked up here. I don't know what happened. I need $1,800 to get out of this. And grandpa wires the $1,800 and they're out the money, So it's so easy for these things to do this already that I wanted to know what else it can imitate in the digital world. So who do you ask about this? Well, you ask the AI, right? The question I asked is, what can AI imitate digitally now? The answer is AI can digitally imitate almost anything that has a pattern. And every year,
That's how
that
it works.
list
It seeks
gets
patterns, and
longer.
pattern recognition is its core function.
So it goes on to state, here's a clear, no-nonsense rundown of what AI currently can replicate at a high level in late 2025, including what's real, what's hype, and what still has limits. All right? So AI can accurately imitate digitally right now a human voice, perfect voice cloning from as little as 15 to 30 seconds of audio. It's able to mimic tone, accent, and emotion. It can generate new speech that never happened before. It can be made to follow scripts, sing, whisper, shout, etc. Digital voice forgery is now extremely convincing, almost to the point of voice verification, right? So that doesn't really work anymore. Faces and full videos, ultra realistic deep fake videos of people doing or saying things that they never did or said. Face swaps, age changes, expression changes, full body motion matching. It can generate entirely fake people who look real. Deep fakes can fool the naked eye unless carefully analyzed. It can imitate writing style. AI can mimic specific writing voices, text messages, social media posts, long-form essays, humor, slang, dialect, and tone. Given enough samples, it can match a person's writing almost perfectly.
AI is not funny. In my usage of it, I even try to use it to be funny, and it's not. It takes extreme things that are inherently human, like sarcasm, humor, inflection, are still lost on it.
Some of it.
To an extent.
Some of it. Some of the newer models that are out.
You'll feel as like something's off. This is like, you know what I mean? But it's trying again. It's learning. It's exhibiting an evolution in its character.
And it is learning faster than any of us could imagine. We saw how fast. Was it last week we did the AI music with Suno? 30 seconds, 2 full songs about whatever you type into it. It's done. like good quality music too, shit you would actually listen to. We're not done yet. Speaking of music, that's one thing it can do. Music, singing, the style of an artist, their singing voice, their production style, full instrumentals. It can generate new original songs in any genre in seconds. Art and photography, Livingston, man.
I can just sell the guitars. I don't need it.
AI can create realistic photographs, cinematic images, cartoons, fantasy art, concept art, AI photographers. It can imitate specific artist style, right? Some platforms will consider somebody's style protected, right? If I tried to type, I wanted a song by Black Sabbath, right? Or in the style of Black Sabbath, it would say that's a copyright infringement. So you can't use artist names or things like that when you type it into some AIs. Now, other ones, they don't really give a shit. They're like, go ahead, bro, do your thing. So ultimately, it's learning how to copy everything. Eric M1RV says, ask AI to do We All Gonna Die Wednesday. We did. We did, actually. And we have that. It's available on the Hudson Valley Prepping and Survival.
It didn't do it good
Suno
enough.
thing.
I know that.
No, not as good. Not as good. So it can also imitate a person's digital behavior, right? Given enough user data, AI can mimic how someone texts, their phrasing, their common slang, their typing rhythm, their usual topics, opinions. Behavior limitation is becoming more common in advanced models. Sound effects and environmental audio. It can make you sound like you are somewhere you're clearly not, right? It can make you sound like you're downtown Manhattan when I am sitting on the toilet in the next room.
That we could already do that with like digital manipulation.
Correct,
like,
correct. But now AI can do it at any time, anywhere, with almost no effort. All you have to do is ask it in your
you
voice.
don't have to buy the digital plugins for the
and sit there and
audio
edit and match everything perfectly.
But it was fun though. I mean, there'll come a time when, like, I mean, I don't know. I like to think that, like, at least I know how to do that. And what I have also learned is that, as a sort of a counterpoint to the ease of use and convenience, when it comes to creation, you could, I'm proverbially a lot here. You could proverbially pick up the guitar and you could proverbially just play the damn song that's in your head, or you could like spend 3 hours attempting to make AI give a sort of version of what you heard. I've seen this a lot. As soon as computers came into the recording studio, it was a big deal. It's like, oh, well, now I don't have to learn how to fucking play the song I even wrote. Make the computer fix it. And I always thought that was the wrong approach.
Sure.
What AI does is allow you to skip kind of all that and make it's not so much the wrong approach. And you can justify it as it's a time saver. It's I'm just trying to do something like this. I'm just trying to do something like that. But at the end of the day, like, this is going to come to define culture itself.
Oh, for sure.
But it's not even real.
We're just getting started, bro. When the AI can mimic coding and technical work, it can imitate a developer's coding style, the structure of existing projects, design philosophies. Okay. Physical body movements digitally, motion capture made from text, dance movement imitations, okay, animation generated from static images. They use it for gaming, film, and prosthetic simulation, right? What AI can partially imitate, but not perfectly yet. AI outputs patterns. It doesn't actually feel, even though it can imitate emotional expression. Real-time, complex physical environments. Full physics simulation is still limited, so it doesn't fully understand physics yet. Right.
Nor do we. So
true story. True story.
Say much. My microphone was muted because, whenever I got something to say.
The real world robotic precision is improving, but it's not human level. So robotics is very precise, but not as precise as a human can be. Close, almost there, almost there. Long conversational memory without a system built around it. It can imitate long-term style, but it doesn't remember life like a human. Okay, so it doesn't remember everything forever. What AI still cannot truly imitate is human consciousness, intuition, or lived experience. Actual physical presence, a perfect real-time 3D world understanding the way humans do, and the unique creativity that isn't influenced by patterns. And then it asked me if I wanted, it could break it down into categories, right? Like digital identity risks, fraud and security concerns, creative applications, prepper and survivalist implications. Now, I thought that one was really interesting because that proved something to me. Future tech predictions and what governments are worried about. Just tell me what direction you want me to go. So I chose none of those directions, just to be honest with you. And the next question I asked it is, what will AI be capable of when uploaded into modern robotics and robots, right? Because I think that's where all this is headed. They're building the robots, they're building the machines. They have the brains for them. They just have to find a way to plug the brain into the machine, and then it's on like Donkey Kong. Kay says, I'm getting ads. They should only be over the chat. If they're popping up over the video, we didn't do that.
Yeah, what we're seeing here is a good, like, maybe it's a 10-second delay. I haven't seen an ad in a minute. I know they dropped them all over the front of the thing. That's why we start early.
Kathy, yes, they are super annoying. They don't... I haven't seen.
They pop up in the chat,
and
too,
you see them a whole
good.
lot. Yeah, a whole lot more than you see pop-up ads. We turn those off. We have to manually insert them, and we don't. So we don't.
I struggle daily with the because there's an ad button right there. Y'all got a money button. I have an ad button, and I'm always like, should I hit him with the ad button? But I don't hit y'all with the ad button.
You have your own money button. If you like this live stream enough, the money button is right down there, and we appreciate every dollar. Not required. Not required.
I should say that I went out of my way to make this live stream a little bit like technically diverse. Like Michael can also, he can Bluetooth his phone to our audio interface. He can make his AI talk directly to you guys. I have my guitar amp plugged directly in. I can play directly for you guys. I try to get
the bases covered here this evening. The well-oiled machine, like we've been doing this 147 motherfucking times. Livingston, man.
That being said, and thank you, is that if you caught the Horseman podcast last night, my 3 co-performers absolutely crushed it. Myself, I was absolutely tired and burnt out and was having a rough time. It's not that I'm ever focused, but this time I was like not. I was really like just not focused. And
Rum Runner,
appreciate you, bro.
Much appreciated.
If you caught the Horseman last night, this is my attempt at reconciliation.
Oh, for the Horseman. Well, you did a fantastic job. Everything looks fantastic this evening. If I do say so myself, and I do, because it looks great. Huge shout out to all the members of Hudson Valley Prepping and Survival. Their names are in green. Those are the ultra cool people here. The super ultra mega cool people here, their names are in blue. Those are our moderators, and I appreciate you. Without you, our links would never ever get to anybody. And there's some cool shit out there. We got like websites and stuff, Livingston, man. Right? We got websites. We got all kinds of stuff.
You can go here.
All kinds of stuff. Yeah, look at that. You can go to Hudson Valley Prepping and Survival.com. And if you click on any of those, you see those solar generators over in the corner there, Livingston, man? I don't know if people can see your mouse.
This here?
on the screen.
I can't see
or
my
not.
mouse, but I can click. Is it this?
Yeah.
I'll click
yeah.
it.
Oh, there you go. If you click on that,
And
it's
it-
going to open another link in another window.
That didn't help
And what
me
it's going to do
whatsoever.
is it's going
What
to
I was
take you
trying to do.
right to Opus's website where you can check out that solar generator. If you click the Midland button, it's going to bring you right to Midland Radios. If you click, there's no Amera and there's no I Can't. That is Nutrient Survival. Those links are going to take you right there. There's a bunch of articles here I wrote. You can read them and tell me if they suck. You should be able to comment and like and share these articles. Maybe they'll help somebody that you know get a little further in preparedness. Holiday season just about upon us, so love your family, love your friends, do all the things. Also, shout out to the OGs, Greenleaf, I see you. You've been here forever. Teresa, longtime subscriber. 101's been here since like 101. Shout out to all the OGs and the new viewers. If you're new here, we appreciate you. Thank you for being here on this We All Gonna Die Wednesday. Really, really appreciate it. We're trying to get the message out. Eric!
Scrooge McDuck is in the house.
Good golly. This episode of We All Gonna Die Wednesday brought to you by you, the viewer. Thank you. Appreciate you. Y'all rock.
You see what can happen when you take away like government subsidies for everything? Like communities all of a sudden find
Dude, I tell
things
you
to
what.
go ahead and fund themselves. It's wild.
The words that will get you through all of what we're discussing here tonight: community, resiliency, family, and a little bit of harmony. Livingston Man. And that's going to help get you through this. Working together, that's the harmony. And that's also the community and the family. And when you get all those together, hopefully you can build some resiliency and you ain't got to worry about too awful much. Oh, there you go. Look at that.
Fixed it, Eric. No, he's got the star, but he got a wrench too.
Oh, look at that. Rhonda, thank you so much. Appreciate you being here. Hopefully you learn a little something every once in a while. We like to throw out some tidbits here and there. Gadrell, thank you so much, sister. Really appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. The next step in the AI is when it decides that it's, if you want something done right, you just do it yourself, Livingston Man. When the AI meets the Tesla bots, what happens then, right? So that's the question that I asked it after that, right? So
Why don't you connect to the thing?
Oh.
I want to hear this thing explain itself.
okay. You guys want to hear it speak for itself here? I'm pretty sure I can make this happen. Let's see. Connected for calls.
To the Vocaster, yeah, you got blue light. You're good to go.
Correct. Oh, no, sorry. That's my connected for calls and audio. Okay, cool. We're good to go. We can now take live callers here on the internet. Just so I can hear what I'm doing. I don't break anything.
So AI is going to explain itself in its own words here.
Yeah,
This
why
will be
not?
Very, very
Right?
interesting.
Paula, listen, I'm telling you, if you guys, you have the prepared mindset, right? If you're here, I'm sure you're at least a little bit into preparedness, and you have a prepared mindset. And if you can listen to this stuff with an open mind and think about where it's going to take you, right? Where it's going, what it's capable of. Let's let it speak for itself. Now, remember, I told you can give it any kind of voice. This is the voice that I chose to give my AI. I'm going to crank the volume up here a little bit and ask it to read it aloud. Here we go.
When modern robotics meets next generation AI, you get machines that can do nearly all physical tasks humans can do, but faster, more precisely, and without needing sleep or training time. Here's a clear, realistic, non-sci-fi breakdown of what AI-powered robots will be capable of over the next decade.
Now, this is where it gets Really, really, really interesting. Oops, I got fat fingers.
What AI plus modern robotics will be capable of? 1. Human-level hand dexterity. AI already beats humans in picking up tiny objects, sorting, assembling, manipulating tools. Ultra-precise, repetitive tasks. Future robots will handle intricate repairs, construction tasks, medical assistance, dangerous material handling. Think, a robot that learns a complex task in hours that takes a human years.
Scary.
2. Real-time learning from observation. Modern AIs can already learn tasks by watching short videos. When combined with robots, watch a human do a task, imitate instantly. No months of coding or training. Adapt to different tools or environments. This is similar to a child watching and copying, except the robot never forgets and scales the skill instantly.
That's crazy, right? And this is just the very beginning of what this thing is telling you it's going to do once it's paired with robotics, right? So let's let it keep talking.
Not a 3. Physical endurance. Beyond human limits. Robots won't get tired, stressed, emotional, bored, injured from repetition. They can
Yes,
work
Rhonda.
24/7 with no breaks, which makes them ideal for disaster zones, manufacturing, agriculture, logistics, surveillance, hazardous environments. Number 4. Autonomous navigation decision-making. AI-powered robots will navigate like humans and process more data simultaneously, see obstacles, predict motion paths.
Oh, it says, sorry, something went wrong. Where did it stop? Predicts motion path. Let's see. Huh, I wonder what went wrong. The AI has failed
When
us.
modern robotics meets next-generation AI,
let's see if
you
we
get
can
machines that
skip
can
this
do nearly
ahead.
all physical tasks humans can do.
No. It failed. So it can. Where did it leave off? Oh, good golly! I should have followed along. Autonomous navigation and decision making. It will be able to see obstacles, predict motion paths, identify objects, detect danger, map areas in 3D, and communicate with other robots, right? It says, think self-driving car logic inside a humanoid robot. They will also do routine household tasks. They will realistically, within the next few years, be doing laundry, dishwashing, cooking simple meals, cleaning, lawn care, basic home repairs. This is already being tested in 2024 and 2025. Prototypes can fold laundry and cook. It says it'll be used in emergency survival applications. AI robots could assist with search and rescue, structural collapse and response, firefighting, medical triage, hazardous material. They'd navigate rubble, detect heat signatures, and communicate conditions back to humans. Very interesting. Physical construction and labor. This is where the biggest impacts will be. Framing, roofing, laying bricks, digging, carrying loads, welding, operating machinery with or without human oversight. Robots will be able to learn how to use tools instantly, then optimize the motion to be faster than humans safely. Remote embodiment. Humans could, quote unquote, inhabit a robot from miles away, move, see, hear, manipulate objects. Think you controlling a humanoid robot like a video game character, but with real world impact. So it says, what AI and robots cannot do. Important reality check. Form consciousness, make moral judgments, experience fear, loyalty, or empathy. Fully replace complex human creativity. Operate indefinitely without maintenance. Handle unpredictable, chaotic environments as well as humans. And it goes on to say, yet. We are nowhere near Skynet. We are closer to super capable tools. I thought that was interesting. It goes on to state, where is this leading in 5 to 10 years? TMT, good to see you. Welcome to We All Gonna Die Wednesday. So, the hole gets a little deeper here. This thing spits out its timelines for, well, basically what I would call total human domination in all reality. Here is the near future roadmap. Where is this leading in the next 5 to 10 years? Ubiquitous home robots, common like microwaves. Robot labor in most industries, manufacturing, agriculture, logistics, transportation. Dangerous job placement, firefighters, miners, roofers, hazmat crews. Elder care and medical assistance. Monitoring vitals, lifting patients, dispensing meds. Military use, that's already in development. UAVs, drones, bomb-handling bots, autonomous scouts. Not fully autonomous weaponry, it says. I call bullshit on that one. And then it asks if I wanted it to go deeper into what governments are afraid of, how this changes the economy, whether robots will replace human soldiers, what this means for preppers and grid down scenarios. I thought that was another interesting comment from my chat bot buddy here on ChatGPT. When we might see humanoid robots in everyday life and what AI will never be able to do. And I asked it, how long until this is commonplace in America, right? And it gave me this answer. It says, here is a realistic, grounded timeline for when AI-powered robots become commonplace in America, based on the current pace of robotics companies like Tesla, Figure, Sanctuary, Boston Dynamics, Agility, and others. A no hype, no sci-fi, just the trajectories as of late 2025. The timeline, in 1 to 2 years from now, so 2026, 2027, robots become visible, but not common. You will start seeing them in warehouses like Amazon, UPS, FedEx already testing. Some factories, hospitals, you'll see them for delivery and simple assistance. Big retail chains for restocking or inventory. Most Americans won't see them daily yet, but they will show up in the news, ads, YouTube, and companies bragging about them. Home use, still early adopters only. In 3 to 5 years, 2028 to 2030, robots become a normal part of industry. This is the tipping point. By this stage, 30 to 50% of large warehouses will use humanoid or semi-humanoid robots. Construction companies begin using them for labor shortages. Grocery stores use them late at night for restocking. Hospitals use more advanced robots for patient moving and nursing help. Farms adopt robotic pickers and animal care bots. It says, think of this phase like self-checkout machines. First weird, then everywhere. Home use is limited to upper middle class households. Start getting helper robots, cleaning and doing laundry, folding, monitoring elderly relatives. 5 to 8 years from now, 2030 to 2033, robots reach commonplace levels for everyday life. 5 to 8 years. This is when the average American sees robots weekly or daily. Expected realities, service robots in big box stores, cleaning and maintenance robots in apartment complexes, household robots in 20 to 30% of homes, elderly care bots in most nursing facilities, construction robots everywhere due to labor shortages, police and fire departments using advanced rescue bots, Delivery robots in suburbs and cities. It now becomes normal, not surprising. 10 years from now, 2035, robots are as common as smartphones. This is the point where most homes have at least one robot cleaning, cooking, lawn care, or general assistance. Workplaces rely on robots like they rely on computers now. Robot labor is cheaper than human labor in many fields. Every major industry has robotic assistance built in. At this stage, the robots are not exotic, they're infrastructure. You want to hear who's getting replaced? Warehouse and logistics workers, pickers, packers, unloaders, pallet movers, self-stockers. That's one of the first industries that's going to go. Then it's manufacturing and assembly line workers, parts assembly, machine tenders, quality checking, repetitive tool use. Fast food and restaurant, back of the house, flipping, frying, prepping, dishwashing, restocking, drive-through orders. AI voice is already taking your order. Cleaning and janitorial work, floor cleaners, restrooms, garbage collection, window washing, hotel room cleaning. Humanoid robots perfectly match this job category. Basic construction labor. Robots will be used for the most exhausting, repetitive, or hazardous tasks: lifting, carrying, digging, demolition, bricklaying. They already exist for that. Painting, roofing. Skilled trades survive longer, but general labor does not. Farming and agriculture, already shifting fast. Robots will manage harvesting, planting, sorting, animal feeding, milking, greenhouse work. Labor shortages force adoption, it goes on to say. Retail, stockers, and inventory clerks. Robots can stock shelves, restock products, clean and organize, handle backroom inventory. Cashiers are already disappearing due to kiosks. Partially replace jobs: truck drivers and delivery drivers. It won't be instant, but the trend is towards autonomous trucks on the highways, robot loading and unloading, drones or ground bots doing the final deliveries. And they keep a couple humans around for oversight purposes. Security guards. Robots will handle patrols, scanning, detection, surveillance, license plate reading, and alerts. Senorita, that's the greatest question that we're going to have to ask ourselves here in the future for sure. Customer service and receptionist. They do call centers, appointment settings, voice and face recognition at entrances. Humanoid front desk bots. Grit and Grace, yeah. Wally. Landscaping and groundskeeping. All mowers and trimmers already exist. Humanoid robots will handle debris removal, mulching, basic repairs, and routine tasks. Humans stay for the design and specialty work. Jobs that are robot resistant. Hard to replace. These require emotion, trust, judgment, or deep human context. The skilled trades: electricians, plumbers, HVAC techs, welders, carpenters. Why? Because every environment is different. Every job has unknowns. Robots hate unpredictability. So if it's not something that's easily patterned or easily predictable, robot's not going to do so hot. Medical professionals. It's hard to automate due to trust and empathy, right? So doctors, nurses, paramedics, therapists, social workers, robot assisted, but not going to route all of them out. MD, good to see you this evening. Thank you for stopping in. Teachers, coaches, and counselors. Robots can tutor, but not build relationships. Creative jobs, although robots been building a lot of AI been building relationships with people online for a while now. AI can imitate but not creativity is more generational. Directors, designers, producers, musicians, comedians. Humans remain at the top, but AI will take some lower level tasks. I don't know, man. If you saw the stream last week, it was crazy. I like this a little bit better than that, but it's crazy what it can do. That's right, Yardbirds. Multi-high-stake decision-making, managers, executives, legal professionals, strategists, and military decision-makers. And here are the jobs that will never be meaningfully replaced. These require human presence, trust, emotion, and human unpredictability. Clergy and spiritual leaders. Politicians, even if we wish, it says. Parents, childcare, robots assist but don't replace. Anything requiring human bonding, right? Wild. It says the bots will replace warehouse workers, factory workers, retail stockers, fast food workers, janitors and cleaners, construction laborers, farm laborers, delivery staff, security patrol. Robots will not fully replace the skilled trades, healthcare staff, teachers and mentors, creatives with original ideas, managers and leaders. But how about like 65% of the population replaced by AI and robots in the next 10 years? It's crazy. It will shift from humans having a robot to robots having humans. Yardbirds, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Virginia Bushcrafter, it's almost as if there's going to be a financial shift that happens here, right? From some rich elite to other new rich elite. Maybe they're spreading it out to their new friends or something. I saw a home helper robot test. It took 5 minutes to put one glass in the dishwasher. But if you're at work and you don't have to do any of that, I mean, would it better your life? I don't know. I don't know. At what cost? At the cost of humanity? At the cost of everybody's jobs? Southern Tier Prepper, I really think this universal basic income is coming. I think it's going to come for a lot of people, and it's going to come a lot sooner than most people think. You know, 6-8 months ago, I looked at the AI videos and I was like, man, it's gonna be another year or two before this is good enough for it to really, you know, pull the wool over my eyes. And then, you know, 4 months later, I was like, holy shit, was that real? And nowadays, you know, here I am 6-8 months later, it's able to fool almost anyone without software to catch what it is. It is getting very hard to tell, Gadrill. Almost impossible without some kind of software to scan it and say, hey, this is AI. You know, we've often talked on the channel here before about needing a digital bill of rights, right? Everything's going digital nowadays. Your IDs, currencies, a lot of things going digital that traditionally haven't been digital. So, we need a new digital bill of rights, for sure. I don't know what it should say, but I know that we need one because our digital self is a reflection of our actual self nowadays, and it's unprotected and it's out there, and everybody is taking advantage of that right now. The Widow's Diary, have a great night. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate it. Whoa. So the question for everybody in the chat, all 60 people that are still here, appreciate y'all. Kay, yes, we should start a petition for a digital Bill of Rights, a digital constitution. We need it. We need it. We need some sort of protection because they're just going to continue to erode it and pervert it. We are literally bought and sold like cattle nowadays. Your digital self, right? Tiger says YouTube just crashed my connection. I guess the chat bot didn't like what I said. Tigress, that's commonplace for us here on YouTube, unfortunately. We do broadcast this to Podbean. It goes directly from here. We're live on Podbean right now as well. But that could disappear, right? Very, very easily. Because YouTube is ultimately the host. So I decided to diversify. And if YouTube goes down, Podbean will be our new host network for videos. We can go direct to Podbean. And then from Podbean, we can go anywhere. Apple Music, iTunes, all that stuff, man. Apple Video, Spotify, any streaming or audio streaming network. So we're getting ready just in case they decide to pull the plug on this bad boy. Just in case. Just in case. Look at him go. Eric, have a great night, brother. Painkillers and alcohol, that is not a good combination, Eric. You should not do that ever. Ever, ever, ever. No, that's how you rock star yourself. Don't ever do that. Bad. Radio operator, the great weirdness is nearly upon us. Yeah, it started with Roombas, right? It started with Roombas, and here we are. Tesla bots. And we all gonna die Wednesdays. Look at him go. Red Cardinal, how's the weather across the lake for you guys? We had sun, northern Vermont. It was sunny today. Got pretty warm today. It was like 45 degrees, I think. 45, 48. It's actually a nice day. I hope y'all are doing something to get prepared for the great weirdness, as the radio operator says. Chainsaw bots. Look at one hand smoking a cigarette, still playing. Gadrell, tomorrow. New moon tomorrow. Paula Knit says, I'd like to hire Livingston Man. You'd have to speak with my Livingston Man about that, Paula. The guitar will do that to him, Yardbirds. Amen, K-Paul.
It's my actual voice.
You have to actually hit your microphone.
It's my actual voice. It articulates better.
Thank you, Grit and Grace. Much appreciated.
How many prepping channels got a score you guys ever heard before, right?
None that I know of. Independent, many united, but I don't know that she's really a prepping channel. She's more of a everything channel. Yeah, Tigress, I believe that. Listen, if you are rocking around the Hudson Valley right now, driving on the roadways in the Hudson Valley, you need to be on guard, right? It is peak rut season for the whitetail deer. And if you know what I know, they run like crazy fools and like right into not just the front of your car, but the side of your car. And yeah, they will do that. They will do that. So be careful on the roadways. They're big. Do not leave the roadway for a critter. Unfortunately, you're gonna have to mow them down. But don't leave the roadway for a critter, please, please. They are much softer than the tree or the telephone pole, I promise. Grit and Grace says, I've been T-boned by a deer too. Yeah, they're out there, and they for some reason the greenest grass is always right on the edge of the road, and they love all of it, and that's where they're going to be hanging out. So, Roaming Prepper says comments are off under the video. You may need to check settings. People who are seeing the replay can't comment. Interesting. I believe the comments click on as soon as the live chat is dead. I think that's kind of how I have it set up. I'm not 100% sure. Wow, everything just disappeared. Huh. I guess we'll just click the reload button and hopefully we're still live. Very interesting. The whole live stream just disappeared. Okay, it says we're still live, so that's the good news. Look at that. Yeah, they love messing with this channel. Roaming Prepper, 100%. Paul says comprehensive cover is you hitting a deer, not hitting a pole. Amen. So you just gotta pull the wood out of the front of the car and tell him you hit a deer. Yardbird says AI is watching you guys like a hawk. True story, AI powered camera vision preparedness. Welcome to the chat, my friend. It's crazy. Yeah, the rut is on big time. Be ready to hit your brakes. That's all I'm gonna say. Don't leave your lane. Don't leave the roadway. Fuzzy furry critters are cool, but you can't save them all. Hasselhoff. Let them go. Livingston, man. Would you like to add anything before we go tonight? I mean, you've been just jamming over there, crushing it. Thank you. He speaks through the strings this evening. Kathy says, loving it, Livingston man. Mike, your voice is like the gravy to his potatoes. Thank you. Appreciate it. Ready man meals. That's right. Fish and prepared. That's the ready man meals. Man's ready.
Besides that, I haven't picked up the old lady here and just played the damn guitar in a minute.
Yeah. Well, here, I'm going to go back to the other camera because you're not even on this one anymore.
I thought that maybe, we could use some, and instead of while he chimed in with the
death of everybody due to AI.
That, like an organic musician could provide the
real
soundtrack.
Non-AI bullshit. Much appreciated, Livingston man. The one thing they're trying to replace the fastest cannot be beaten. The Livingston man. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us this evening. Please don't forget the T's of the evening: the community, the resiliency, the family, and the harmony. Right? Don't forget those. Those are going to be super important to see you through whatever the issue may be at the time. Livingston man, could you do me a favor and roll that beautiful bean footage?
Let's ask Alexa.
Just type their name as it's shown, Red Cardinal.
Hey, Alexa, you know what day it is? It's We All Go Die! We all go die! We all go die!
It's a we all gonna die Wednesday.
Workshop Wednesday. Workshop Wednesday. You have 27 minutes until Workshop Wednesday. Rural 2 IC. If you're looking for something to do at 9, Workshop Wednesday. Rural 2 IC. Peace out, Girl Scouts. We'll catch y'all on the next one.